You are smart. You work hard. But still, others get the chance, and you don't. The reason is a hidden tax you never knew you were paying. Hello, friends. Welcome to Easy English Official. Today, we talk about a big secret. You are smart, you work hard, you have many skills. But still, why do other people get the good chance, not you? The answer is the hidden tax of respect. If you don't pay this tax, your success will stop. Stay with us until the end, because you will learn how to open the real door to your future. Chapter 1. Your brain and your anger. Anger is not just a feeling. It is a storm that takes over your brain in seconds. When you get angry, your thinking brain gives up its power to the emotional brain. This switch happens so fast that you do not even notice it, but it changes the way you speak, act, and decide. Science shows that stress hormones like cortisol rise when you are upset. Cortisol is like a thief that steals energy from the part of your brain that makes smart choices. When this happens, the prefrontal cortex goes dark. Your ability to plan, solve problems, and speak calmly is gone. In these moments, you may say words that hurt your future. A small insult or a quick rude comment feels powerful for a second. But later, you realize that one word can close a big door. People remember how you made them feel, and anger always leaves a bad memory. The brain under stress is like a phone with low battery. It still works, but it slows down and makes mistakes. Anger drains that battery even faster. Every time you lose control, you waste energy that could build success. The worst part is, you do not even notice how weak your brain becomes. This is why angry leaders fail. A leader who cannot manage their feelings will always lose trust. People will fear mistakes instead of creating new ideas. Creativity dies in rooms filled with anger. Respect also dies because no one respects a person who cannot respect themselves. Think of teamwork like a garden. Anger is poison water. If you pour it, the plants will not grow. Trust, cooperation, and creativity are the flowers of success. They need calm water and sunlight. Without respect, your team garden becomes dry and empty. When you act in anger, you also hurt yourself. Studies show that people with high stress hormones age faster, sleep worse, and even get sick more often. So anger is not only blocking your success, it is stealing your health. Success and health both need calm energy. Anger also makes you blind to opportunity. When your brain is full of cortisol, you cannot see the chances right in front of you. Someone may offer help, but your angry mind will reject it. You may miss a mentor, a sponsor, or a new friend because you were not calm. That is why controlling anger is more than just being nice. It is survival. In a world where respect is currency, anger makes you broke. You pay a hidden tax with every rude word, and the tax is very expensive. It costs you trust, respect, and future opportunities. There is hope, because the brain is trainable. You can teach yourself to stop the storm before it takes control. The best tool is simple, free, and backed by science. It is called Box Breathing, and it works in just 16 seconds. Box breathing is easy to remember. You breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 4, breathe out for 4, and wait for 4. This makes a complete box. 4 equal sides. While you do this, your stress hormone slows down, and your thinking brain wakes up again. Imagine a fight beginning inside you. Your heart is racing. Your words are ready to explode. In that moment, if you can pause and breathe in this simple box, you give yourself a gift. You give your brain enough time to choose respect over regret. Box breathing is like pressing the reset button on your mind It creates space between your anger and your action. With just 4 small steps, you stop yourself from paying the hidden tax. You save your respect and protect your success. The more you practice, the stronger your control becomes. At first, it feels strange to stop and breathe in the middle of stress, but over time, it becomes your superpower. People will notice that you stay calm when others lose control. This is a mark of true leadership. Anger spreads like fire. If you lose control, the people around you catch your flames. Stress hormones do not only rise in your brain, they rise in the brains of your team too. Your anger becomes their fear, and together you all fail. Calmness also spreads. When you breathe and stay respectful, others feel safe. They think clearly, they trust you more, and they bring their best ideas forward. Respect builds a circle of strength, while anger builds a circle of weakness. Which circle do you want to live in? Remember, every rude word is like throwing trash into your own future. It may feel small, but the trash piles up. Over time, doors close, people avoid you, and opportunities disappear. Respect is clean energy, while anger is toxic waste. In business and in life, people test you. They look at how you act when you are under pressure. Anyone can smile when life is easy. True character shows when you are angry. Will you choose respect or will you pay the hidden tax? Think of Warren Buffett's story. He refused to hire a partner because the man was rude to a waiter. That one small act showed his true character. $1 billion chance disappeared in a moment of disrespect. This is how expensive anger can be. Even outside business, respect creates connection. Friends, family, and strangers all remember how you treated them. One moment of calm respect can build a bridge for life. One burst of anger can burn that bridge forever. The choice is always yours. The brain is powerful, but it is not perfect. It reacts fast, often too fast, and anger is the easiest trigger. But by using tools like box breathing, you put yourself back in control. You give your success a real chance to grow. Success is not only about talent or hard work. It is also about emotional intelligence. People who manage anger wisely rise higher than people who only show skill. Respect is the secret ingredient that turns skill into success. When you feel anger rising, remember, this is not a test of strength. This is a test of wisdom. Weak people explode quickly. Strong people breathe, stay calm, and speak with respect. That strength builds a legacy no anger can destroy. The more you control your anger, the more doors open for you. Leaders invite you in, teams trust you, and opportunities multiply. Calm respect is a magnet for success. Anger is a repellent that pushes everything away. Think about your future self. Do you want to look back with regret, remembering the doors you closed with one rude word? Or do you want to look back with pride, knowing you built trust with every calm choice? That decision is made in small moments, every day. Training the brain is like training a muscle. Every time you use box breathing, you make that muscle stronger. One day, you will stay calm without even thinking. People will see you as a natural leader. But it is not natural. It is trained respect. Anger tries to convince you that it is power. But real power is control. Power is choosing respect even when you are hurt, tired, or stressed. Power is knowing that your future is more important than your ego. So when the storm rises inside you, remember, you have a choice. Pay the hidden tax with anger or save your future with respect. The tax is always waiting. Only you can decide if you will pay it. Respect is not just a feeling. It is a decision, a practice, and a habit. Every breath you take with calm is an investment. Every angry word is a debt. Your life balance depends on which you choose more often. The brain is amazing. It can create, imagine, and build. But it can also destroy in seconds if you let anger take control. Success is not only about what you know. It is about how you manage your own storm. Start today with one promise. I will not let anger steal my future. Use box breathing. Practice respect. Build calm strength. Your brain and your future will thank you. Chapter 2. Respect is real money. Respect may look soft, but in truth, it is the strongest form of wealth. You cannot see it like gold, but it works like hidden money. Every moment you give respect, you deposit trust into your future. When you lose respect, you withdraw more than you imagine. People often think only skills and knowledge matter. But leaders know something deeper. They watch how you treat those who cannot give you anything back. That is why the janitor rule is so powerful. It reveals the real value of your heart. The janitor rule is simple. If you respect people who seem small, you are a person of true strength. If you ignore or insult them, you show weakness. Leaders and sponsors always notice these small moments, and they decide if you are safe to trust. Imagine a job interview. You are polite to the manager, but rude to the receptionist. What happens next? The manager will hear about your attitude, and your chance is gone. Respect is money, and you just threw away a paycheck with one careless act. In business, respect is safety. A person who can stay calm and respectful under stress will not destroy a deal. They will not explode in anger or break trust with partners. That is why respectful people are seen as low risk. They keep opportunities alive. On the other hand, a rude person is like a storm. You never know when they will damage the ship. No matter how skilled they are, leaders avoid them. Why? Because one moment of disrespect can sink years of hard work. Respect protects you from being seen as a risk. Emotional work is another hidden value. People like receptionists, guards, and waiters spend all day controlling their feelings. They smile even when tired. They listen even when stressed. That work is invisible, but it is real. When you say a simple thank you to someone who does emotional work, you give them energy. That positive energy flows back to you. It builds connection and trust. Over time, these small acts create a reputation that is priceless. This invisible value is called social capital. It is like a bank account of feelings and trust. Every kind word, every moment of respect adds more savings. When you face a hard time, this social capital becomes your safety net. Think about a leader you admire. Chances are they are respected not only for what they achieved, but also for how they treated people. Their social capital is so strong that even when they fail, people still support them. That is the power of respect. Respect also makes business faster. When people trust you, they do not waste time checking or doubting. Deals move smoothly, teamwork feels safe, and creativity grows. Trust saves time, and in business, time is money. Imagine two teams. One has respect, one has fear. The respect team shares ideas without worry. The fear team stays quiet, afraid of being attacked. Which team will succeed? Always the one with respect, because respect fuels innovation. Respect is also a magnet for sponsors. Sponsors are people who use their own reputation to open doors for you. They will never risk their good name for someone rude. They invest only in people who show consistent respect. Even small acts are noticed. Saying good morning, listening carefully, or smiling kindly can seem tiny. But in truth, These are deposits in your social capital bank. The more you add, the richer you become in respect currency. Think of social capital as gold you cannot see. Every positive interaction is a gold coin. Every rude act is a coin lost. If you keep adding coins, your treasure will grow so large that doors open everywhere you go. Respect also protects you from enemies. Even if someone dislikes you, they cannot easily attack your reputation if you are known as respectful. People will defend you because they trust your behavior. That invisible shield is worth more than real money. In friendships, too, respect is safety. A respectful friend is remembered with love and loyalty. When you face trouble, these friends become your helpers. Without respect, you will be alone. With respect, you will never be without support. Think about a restaurant. The cook makes food, but the waiter delivers it. If you respect the waiter, they may take extra care. If you disrespect them, your experience will be ruined. The same is true in life. Respect the bridge that brings you what you need. Respect multiplies. One good act inspires another. When you show respect, others copy you. Soon the environment becomes kinder, calmer, and stronger. One person can start this chain, and that person can be you. In contrast, disrespect multiplies even faster. One rude act spreads bad energy to the whole room. Fear rises, trust falls, and no one wants to help. This is how companies, teams, and even families break down. The cost is too high. Respect also builds long memory. People forget what you said, but they never forget how you made them feel. If they felt respected, they will remember it for years. This memory becomes a hidden advertisement for your character. Leaders use the janitor rule because it reveals truth. It is easy to act nice to a boss. It is hard to stay kind to someone who gives you nothing. That is why the test works. Respect in small moments shows the size of your soul. Your reputation is like your shadow. It follows you everywhere. Respect makes it bright. Disrespect makes it dark. Even when you are not in the room, people talk about your shadow. Build a shadow of light, not darkness. Business deals are not only numbers and papers. They are feelings, trust, and respect. If people feel safe with you, they will risk working with you. If they feel fear, no money or skill will make them stay. Respect is the true contract. Social capital can save you when skills fail. Imagine you make a mistake at work. If you are known for respect, people will forgive you. If you are known for rudeness, they will punish you. Respect is like insurance for your future. In leadership, respect is power. A leader who rules with fear has weak followers. A leader who rules with respect has loyal supporters. Fear disappears when the leader is gone. Respect lasts long after. That is why respect is real money. Respect also increases confidence. When you treat others kindly, you feel proud of yourself. That pride gives you calm strength. You stand taller, speak better, and act with dignity. Respect feeds both sides, you and the other person. Think about history. The leaders remembered with love are not the cruel ones. They are the ones who combined strength with respect. Their social capital still inspires people today. Money fades, but respect builds legacies. So, when you wake up tomorrow, remember this. Every person you meet is a chance to invest. Every greeting, every thank you, every moment of patience is a coin in your social capital bank. Build it daily, and your future will shine. Respect is not weakness. It is not about lowering yourself. It is about raising everyone together. That power returns to you multiplied. This is why respect is real money. It is the richest wealth you can carry anywhere in the world. Chapter 3. Talk without anger. NVC method. Arguments happen in every life. At home, at school, and at work, people disagree. The difference between success and failure is not the problem itself, but how you talk during the problem. Talking with anger destroys trust, but talking with respect builds solutions. When people are upset, the first words they choose often begin with you. They say, "You are wrong," or "You always make mistakes." These words feel like attacks. The moment "you" comes out, the other person's brain prepares to defend, not to listen. The nonviolent communication method, or NVC, changes this cycle. Instead of attacking with "you," it teaches you to speak with "I." You say, "I feel worried," or "I need support." This changes the conversation from fighting to sharing. NVC is like a bridge. On one side is your emotion, on the other side is the solution. Anger makes you throw stones across the river. Respect builds a bridge where both people can walk safely. That bridge is made of 4 simple steps. The first step is fact. Facts are not opinions or insults. Facts are what you saw or heard, nothing more. For example, "I saw the report came one day late." This is clear, honest, and without attack. Facts open the door calmly. The second step is feeling. After the fact, you say how you feel. Feelings are powerful because they are personal. No one can argue with your feeling. You may say, "I feel worried about our schedule." This is honest without blame. The third step is need. Behind every feeling is a human need. Maybe you need trust, safety, teamwork, or respect. You explain the need so the other person understands why it matters. For example, "We need trust in our team." The fourth step is ask. This is where solutions are born. You make a clear and small request. For example, "Next time, please tell me 4 hours before the deadline if there is a problem." This shows a way forward, not backward. Together, these 4 steps, fact, feeling, need, ask, form a respectful language. Instead of turning problems into battles, they turn problems into teamwork. This is the secret of NVC. It creates calm where anger would create fire. Imagine 2 co-workers. One says, "You always mess up the reports." The other becomes angry, and nothing improves. But with NVC, the first says, "I saw the report was late. I feel stressed because I need reliability. Can you tell me earlier next time?" Now both feel respected. Respectful words protect relationships. Even in family arguments, NVC works. Saying, "I feel sad when dinner starts without me," is better than "You never wait for me." The first builds connection, the second builds distance. NVC is not about weakness. It is about strength of self-control. Anyone can shout, but not everyone can stay calm. Speaking with respect under pressure shows leadership, wisdom, and power. People follow those who can manage their anger. Think of a leader in crisis. If they shout and blame, the team falls apart. But if they use NVC, the team feels safe and ready to solve problems. Respect in words builds respect in action. This is why great leaders master communication. NVC also saves time. Arguments with anger last hours, days, or even years. Respectful talks with NVC end quickly because the focus is on solutions, not blame. Time saved is energy saved, and that energy builds success. Even when you are right, anger makes you wrong. People forget your logic but remember your tone. A calm "I" statement keeps your point clear. A rude "you" statement makes people ignore your truth. NVC protects your message. Practicing NVC takes effort. At first, you may forget and shout again. That is normal. Each time you remember the 4 steps, you train your brain. Over time, it becomes natural. Soon, calm respect will be your habit. Think of NVC like learning a new language. At first, the grammar feels strange, but with practice, the words flow. NVC is the language of respect. The more you speak it, the more people understand and trust you. Even with strangers, NVC creates peace. If someone cuts in line, you could shout, "You are rude." But with NVC, you say, "I feel upset because I need fairness." Please respect the line. This way, you protect dignity and solve the problem. In the digital world too, NVC is gold. Online comments often become battles of blame. If you use "I feel" instead of "you are," people notice your respect. They may even change their tone. Respect online is as powerful as respect face-to-face. Remember that every conflict is a test of character. Anyone can love when things are easy. The real test is how you talk when you are angry. If you pass this test with NVC, you earn trust that no degree or certificate can buy. NVC also makes you more creative. When the brain is calm, it finds more solutions. Anger limits vision, but respect expands it. With NVC, you are not trapped in blame. You are free to create answers. Think of NVC as armor. Anger from others may try to attack you, but your calm, respectful words protect you. People cannot fight long with someone who refuses to fight back. Instead, they often calm down too. Respectful language is contagious. When you use NVC, others may copy you. Soon, meetings, families, or friendships become calmer. One person can start a chain reaction of respect. That person could be you. Success is not built only with big victories. It is built with small daily conversations. Each time you use NVC, you invest in respect. Over months and years, these investments grow into reputation, trust, and opportunity. NVC is also self-respect. When you choose calm words, you show discipline. You prove to yourself that your future is more important than your anger. This inner pride makes you stronger in every area of life. Some people think NVC is slow. They say, "I don't have time to talk in 4 steps." But the truth is, anger wastes more time. Shouting, fixing broken trust, and losing opportunities cost far more. Respect is always faster in the long run. Even children can learn NVC. Teaching kids to say, "I feel sad when you don't play with me," instead of "you are mean," builds emotional intelligence early. These children grow into adults who know how to solve conflicts respectfully. NVC is also valuable across cultures. In every country, respect is a universal language. The details may differ, but calm honesty and polite requests are understood everywhere. This makes NVC a global skill for success. Remember, words are seeds. Angry words grow weeds of pain. Respectful words grow flowers of trust. With NVC, every conversation becomes a chance to plant a garden. What you plant today decides what you harvest tomorrow. Next time you feel anger, pause and breathe. Then try the 4 steps: fact, feeling, need, ask. Speak with I, not you. Watch how the conversation changes. You will be surprised how much power calm respect gives you. Respectful talk is not just about winning arguments. It is about building a life where problems lead to growth, not destruction. With NVC, every conflict becomes a classroom for learning respect. At the end of the day, success is not about avoiding problems. It is about handling them with wisdom. NVC gives you that wisdom in 4 simple steps. With practice, these steps will carry you far beyond anger into the world of respect and opportunity. Chapter 4: The Legacy of Respect. Success is never a solo journey. Along the way, you will meet teachers, mentors, and leaders who guide you. But sometimes one special person will do more than guide. They will fight for you. That person is called a sponsor. A mentor gives advice and shares wisdom. They help you see the path more clearly. But a sponsor does something even bigger. They use their own name, their own reputation, to open doors that you could never open alone. Sponsors are rare, and they are powerful. They put their credibility on the line for you. That is why respect is so important. Skills may impress people, but respect earns their trust. Without respect, no one will risk their name for you. Respect works like currency in the world of sponsorship. You may not have wealth or status, but with respect, you can buy trust. Once trust is built, sponsors see you as a safe investment. They believe supporting you will not damage their own reputation. Imagine two young professionals. Both are smart and talented. One shows arrogance and disrespects others. The other is respectful, humble, and kind. Which one will a leader choose to sponsor? Always the one with respect. Because when a sponsor stands beside you, their own shadow covers you. If you succeed, they shine with pride. If you fail, their name suffers. Respect is the only shield that protects their choice. That is why they look for it before everything else. Reputation travels faster than your work. Long before someone reads your report or sees your project, they have already heard about you. They hear how you treat others, how you speak in meetings, how you behave under stress. If your reputation is built on respect, doors open smoothly. If it is built on disrespect, doors close before you even arrive. This invisible voice of reputation moves faster than email, faster than money, and faster than skill. Your legacy is not just what you do, but how you do it. People may forget the exact details of your achievements, but they will always remember how you treated them. Respect turns moments into memories, and memories into reputation. Sponsors notice this pattern. They watch how people talk about you when you are not in the room. If the talk is full of trust and admiration, they know you are worth fighting for. If the talk is negative, they stay silent. The legacy of respect is powerful because it multiplies. One respectful act inspires stories. Those stories spread and become your reputation. Your reputation then attracts sponsors who see you as a person safe to support. Think about history's great leaders. They left monuments, books, and victories. But above all, they left legacies of respect. Even centuries later, we honor them not just for power, but for dignity, fairness, and kindness. The same is true in small lives. A worker who treats everyone kindly will be remembered long after they retire. A teacher who respects every child will be spoken of for decades. Respect lasts longer than any salary or title. Sponsors do not appear by accident. They appear when your daily actions prove your respect. Every handshake, every thank you, every calm reply is a signal. Over time, those signals attract someone who believes in you deeply. That is why disrespect is so dangerous. One careless word can destroy months of trust. One act of arrogance can make a sponsor pull away. The risk is too high, and once reputation breaks, it is hard to rebuild. Respect builds bridges, while arrogance burns them. A burned bridge may close an entire city of opportunities, but a strong bridge of respect can carry you across oceans of success. That bridge often leads directly to a sponsor. Think of sponsorship like passing a torch. The sponsor holds the fire of reputation. They only pass it to someone who will not let it burn out or cause damage. Respect shows them that you can carry the flame with honor. When you gain a sponsor, you gain more than opportunity. You gain a partner in your legacy. They fight for your future because they believe your success will also become part of their success. This is the deep bond respect creates. Reputation is the echo of your behavior. It follows you even when you are silent. Every room you enter already holds that echo. Respect makes the echo sweet, while disrespect makes it harsh. You choose the sound people hear. Sponsors know that reputation is a kind of social proof. If the world already respects you, they can confidently fight for you. They know their risk is low because your character is already tested and trusted. The legacy of respect also protects you in failure. Everyone fails sometimes, but if you are known for respect, people forgive and give second chances. If you are known for arrogance, failure becomes permanent. Respect keeps your future alive. Respect also creates influence. People listen more closely to those they respect. They copy their behavior, follow their advice, and trust their leadership. This influence is more valuable than money. It builds lasting impact. Even in small conflicts, your respect is tested. If you stay calm and fair, people notice. They tell others, this person can be trusted in hard times. That story spreads faster than your resume. That story is your real legacy. Sponsors search for people who lift others, not just themselves. Respectful people do not climb by pushing others down. They rise by pulling others up. This generosity creates loyalty, and loyalty attracts sponsors naturally. Reputation grows in silence. You may not see it spreading, but it travels through conversations, meetings, and networks. By the time you enter a new room, your reputation is already waiting there. Make sure it is a friend, not an enemy. Your legacy of respect becomes your permanent brand. Long after projects are forgotten, people will still say, that person treated me well. That sentence is stronger than any title. It keeps your name alive with honor. Mentors may guide you for a while, but sponsors can change your destiny. They are the ones who push your name into places you cannot reach. Respect is the price for their loyalty, and it is a price worth paying every day. Remember, every day you are writing your legacy. Every choice, every word, every action becomes part of your story. Write it with respect, and sponsors will write chapters of your success for you. The greatest wealth is not money in the bank, but respect in the heart of others. Money may disappear, but respect builds doors that money cannot buy. That is why your legacy must be written in respect. In the end, the world will not ask only, what did you do? It will also ask, how did you treat people? If the answer is respect, your legacy will shine. Sponsors will stand with you, and your name will outlast your lifetime. This is the legacy of respect, a treasure that multiplies, a shield that protects, and a bridge that carries you further than talent alone. Build it daily, protect it fiercely, and watch how sponsors appear to fight for your future. Now you know the real cost of being rude. Respect is not small. It is the visa for success. Challenge yourself today. Thank one person who helps you but cannot give you money back. Try the NVC method this week when you feel angry. Share your results in the comments. Join our Respectful Leaders community. Like, subscribe, and let's grow together with Easy English Official.